Good morning, friends. Wow, I'm looking my best, clearly. Obviously going to be washing my hair tonight. You know what, let's maybe put it up into some messy bun or something. I know it's just a messy bun, but it does make me feel better just getting it out of the way. It is actually already 11 a.m. Not good. But I had a really long FaceTime with Connor this morning, full 2 hours almost. So I'm getting a late start to the day, but we just felt like chatting for a while. So excited to be back together. It's gonna be amazing. Just going to be the best time. The countdown has begun. We are pumped. Just having the rest of my Suja carrot mango juice. I already had some leftover, oh my God. I already had a leftover chai that I got over the weekend from Starbucks, actually. Treated myself. And that was really good. Had that while I was on with Connor. But I feel like sipping on something while I edit today's vlog. So this is it, and let's get to editing. It is lunchtime, 1:17 p.m., but we had a really nice productive couple of hours there, so I'm feeling really good about where we're at. Still some more stuff obviously to get done for the day, but we're in a really good position. So let's go ahead and make some food. I'm thinking I'm gonna make like a shrimp rice bowl. I have a tiny bit of rice left here, and I haven't had shrimp in a little while actually. It's sort of unlike me. I have so much fresh produce, it's gonna be really good. I'm excited. All right, here's what we got going on. We have our rice, we have cucumber, we have bell pepper, we have onion. I put some soyaki on top, and now in goes our shrimp. This would definitely be better suited for a bigger bowl, but all of my larger bowls are dirty. So there you go. And obviously some hot sauce on top. All right, we're going in for some Love Island during lunch. Let's get trashy. All right, 5:15. I am pretty much wrapped up with work, I think. Had a really good, productive day today, which was really nice. And now I'm about to work out, but I just first wanted to talk to you guys about how pretty I am. Kidding, obviously this is crazy. I'm gonna wash my hair after my workout today, but I wanna put some black castor oil in there to let it sit for a bit while I get this workout in. This is madness. Let me get my clips. Hi, Molly. This is an even better look. Oh, by the way, actually, I haven't talked about this. I feel like I get a lot of questions of people asking, have I tried the TikTok curly girl methods yet? And the reason that I haven't is because most of them involve, Molly, most of them involve, you know, your hair being fully grown out. If I followed those methods, it wouldn't really work for me because half my hair would be straight and half would be curly. You have to sort of start doing the methods while your hair is wet. But I am definitely going to try it once my hair is grown out, if that's even still a thing. Who knows how long TikTok will last. Let's go get our workout in. My feet are freezing. Post shower and hair washing, and we are here. I just poured myself a little seltzer drink. This is the Ruby Grapefruit White Claw flavor with a little bit of the Bai Cocoa Fusion, which is my go-to. And I thought it'd be fun today just to answer some questions about myself, just in case people here don't know things about me. So a little like get to know me, some basics outside of like the stuff that I talk about all the time. So I asked you guys on my Instagram, you gave me some really good ones, so I'm super excited. Okay, so someone said, I am new, please tell me basics, which I am so happy to do. So let's see. Full name, Jillian Elizabeth Cimarelli. I'm 26 years old. My birthday is March 2nd, 1994, which makes me a Pisces, but I don't relate to almost anything about Pisces except that they're emotional, which I think that I'm a pretty emotional person, as we've seen in the past couple vlogs. From New Jersey, moved to LA when I was 19, which is now 7 years ago. I've lived in this is my 5th apartment in 7 years, but I've lived here for 3 years and I'm obsessed with it. And I think that that is sort of some basics about me. Oh, I got this one a lot. Do you have any siblings? No, I don't. I'm an only child. And I definitely go through phases where sometimes I wish I had siblings and sometimes I'm really happy that I don't have siblings. Most of the time I just sit in the middle of like, well, this is just my life, so like, what do I know? But I do like the idea of having a sibling. What did you want to be when you grew up? I always wanted to be a teacher. And I still think about it a lot, honestly. I don't think that I would make that change now, too little too late, but I do still like feel this real pull to being a teacher, and you know, I really like kids, and yeah. Oh, someone said I'd love to hear about your hair journey. I'm a new viewer, so I'm not caught up. So I'll just go through this really quickly. Ever since 7th grade, I've been getting my hair chemically straightened, which is why this bottom half of my hair is straight and the top half is curly. This is my natural hair, this is my straight hair. I had been thinking about growing out my curly hair for about the past 6 months or something. And then as quarantine went on, I just sort of decided to take the plunge. And so we are doing it. I feel like these two can sort of go together. Do you and Connor ever talk about getting married, and any plans on getting engaged soon? So as far as talking about it, like, have we talked about it in hypothetical senses? Sure. But getting engaged and entering that stage of our lives is years off at this point. It's not really something that either of us are interested in doing right now. I think we're both pretty happy with where we're at, and there's really no big rush for either of us. We love each other, we're happy to be with each other, and that is plenty for now. Ooh, this one's fun. So if you guys don't know, I am a massive musical theater fan. You guys probably do know. I talk about it a lot. I love musical theater. It's one of like my biggest passions. So someone said, what was the first musical you saw, and was that the one that made you fall in love with musical theater? So I have seen so many musicals, you guys. Actually, I have to show you this. So I have this ginormous book here. You can see it says Playbill on it. And I keep all of the playbills from every show I've ever seen in this book. There's a lot of them. So many, in fact, that when I scroll through, some of them I can't even remember seeing, or some of them I had totally forgotten that I had seen. There are so many shows in here, tons of signed playbills next to normal. That's been my favorite musical for a long time. I think it probably still is. Saw that like 10 times. Bloody Bloody Andrew Jackson, I have next to no memory of this show. But I remember really wanting to see it, and I do really like the music, but don't remember really anything about it at this point. Guys and Dolls, literally I would have told you if you had asked me that I had never, ever, ever seen Guys and Dolls. Literally forgot up until right now in this moment. So anyway, as you can see, big musical gal. And the very first time that my parents sort of realized that I might be into musicals, I was really young. I want to say like 3 years old. And my parents put on the 10th anniversary concert of Les Mis. So Les Mis always does these like concert editions to celebrate the anniversaries of the show. And at 3 years old, I sat, you know, this far away from the television and just glued. And if you guys don't know, Les Mis is a 3-hour-long show. It's very dark, it's very deep, it's very sad, and I was obsessed with it. So I just have always, my whole life, been really drawn to musicals. I don't know what it was, but I was born that way, I am convinced. How did you and Tara meet? I actually DM'd her on Twitter and asked her to hang out with me. She thought I was a part of Cimorelli Band, so she thought that it would be cool to hang out with me. And then I wasn't part of Cimorelli Band, but she hung out with me anyway. And the rest is history. If you didn't have Molly, what pet would you get? Probably just another cat, although no other cat could ever live up to Molly. She's clearly the greatest cat that's ever existed. But I definitely would get another cat. Cat just is much better suited for my lifestyle right now. Can't imagine having a dog or any other sort of high maintenance animal. What was your first pet and what was their name? Jester. He was a cute little fluffy white dog. My parents got him before I was born. And I think we had him until I was like in 7th grade. But he was the sweetest pup in the world. Just loved him. Did you have any serious relationships before Connor? When did you and your boyfriend meet / house? So we met in May of 2018 and we met on Hinge. We have a whole video about it. I will try to remember to link it down below. We talk about like how the beginning of our relationship went before we met, like on Hinge. So if you're curious, you can check it out there. Oh, this is funny. Someone said, how are you getting your curls back? So when you get your hair chemically straightened, it permanently straightens all of your hair, but it doesn't make your hair grow straight. So my hair still grows curly, so that's how I'm getting it back, because I'm just letting it grow out without straightening these parts. Did you ever have a non-influencer acting self-employed type of job? Yes, I had many jobs as a teenager. My first job was a busgirl at a restaurant called Capo, I think that's what it was called. And then after that, I worked at a gym in their daycare center. And I feel like I did something, oh yeah, I was a receptionist at a hair salon. And then I got a job at Abercrombie and I worked there. And that's where I worked up until I moved to LA. And then when I was first in LA, I was going to school, so my parents were supporting me. And at that point, I had started to make a little bit of money for my YouTube channel. So they were sort of supporting, you know, paying my rent and bills and stuff like that. And then I was making enough money for my YouTube channel to take care of other things that I needed or wanted to do. Okay, I feel like that's pretty solid. I really was just trying to answer sort of more basic questions about myself. I know I got into some other stuff too, but this is just supposed to be like a little basic get to know me, not my usual Q&A. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you to everyone who asked questions on Instagram. I really appreciate it, as always. When I do these Q&As, that's always where I ask for questions. So make sure that you're following me on Instagram. Shameless self-plug. And if you have any other questions about me, you can ask down below and I'll try to get to answering them. Okay, let's see. It's almost 7 o'clock now. What do I want to do with my night? Big old pot of mac and cheese does sound really good. Actually, I think we have to go for the mac and cheese. I think it just has to happen tonight. Hi, cutie, come here. You want to come snuggle for a little bit? That would make me so happy. Guys, I lit this Ole Henriksen candle that got sent to me last week for the first time, and is this not the most relaxing noise? Oh, I love wood wick candles. They are the best. We've got the cozy fall vibes going in here right now. Loving it. All right, we got the mac and cheese. Not regretting this decision, it's so good. And now I'm gonna watch the next episode of The Vow, which, if you don't know, is an HBO documentary all about this creepy cult, NXIVM. So if you're into cult stuff, highly recommend you check it out.